Hi everybody, welcome to Thursday's Pilates class in my garage. Hope you're all enjoying the sessions and having a lovely week in the sunshine. Don't forget to drop me a comment underneath when the class is finished to let me know how you've got on. Let's get started. So we're going to start laying down on the mat. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Curve under the lower back, just resting those arms down beside you. We're going to start with our breathing. So taking nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through a pursed lip. Breathing in and out. So remember, as you're taking your nice deep breaths, you want to start to think about keeping those hips nice and level. Imagine there's a torch on each hip bone and they're shining up parallel to one another onto the ceiling. Keeping the upper body nice and relaxed, shoulders away from the ears, chest is nice and open. Keeping that weight evenly placed to your feet. So big toe, little toe and heel. And just start to gently tighten through the tummy. From here, as you breathe out, I want you to tuck the pelvis under, so you're flattening your lower back into the mat. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to release out to neutral. Tucking under to flatten. Holding there. Releasing out. So we want to get that nice tucked under position. Trying to get a really flat back into the floor. And we're using just the pelvis and the tummy muscles to move. You're trying to avoid squeezing your bottom. On this next one, we're going to hold that flat back. So tucking under and we hold. So staying there, making sure your back stays pushed into the floor. We start to tighten in the pelvic floor. So as you breathe out, you're tightening all the way in with the pelvic floor. Inhale to release. Exhale to tighten. Inhale to release. So thinking of the sensation of stopping a wee mid-flow. And as you're tightening, you should feel as though your tummy muscles are working harder and that your back is slightly flatter into the floor. We're going to half that contraction. So 50% tightening in the pelvic floor as you exhale. Inhale to release. So we're keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed. They're away from the ears. The chest is nice and open. If you're feeling tense through your upper body, turn your palms up towards the ceiling. We're pulling the tummy all the way down. And keeping that weight evenly placed through your feet. So big toe, little toe, and heel. We're halving one last time. So 20 to 25% tightening. This should feel like a very gentle lifting. Something that you could sustain throughout any exercise if you needed to. So that flat back position should feel nice and strong. You're using your tummy muscles and your pelvic to help you to stay there. We're going to bring both feet off of the floor, legs come into a tabletop position. As you breathe out, you're going to tap one toe down towards your mat. Inhale to lift, swapping sides, tapping down. And lift, tapping down. And lift. So we keep the back nice and flat. Using the tummy, use the pelvic floor. Nice deep breaths, keep those shoulders relaxed. We've got 2 more on each side. Last one each side. And we hug the knees in. From here, we're going to go onto our hands and knees. So taking your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your tummy is nice and tightened here. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck the pelvis under, so we start to curve the back, arching the spine. We're going to drop the head. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to release back to your start position, working through the spine. And the head is the last thing to lift. Tucking under to curve. Arching the back. Dropping the head, we hold. We're releasing back out through the spine, piece by piece, to lift the head. So we want to get lots of movement here. You're working through each section of your spine, piece by piece. So if there are any areas of your back that are feeling really stiff or sore, we're just going to slow them down so we can try and get as much movement into each vertebrae as we can. So as you're curving your back, you want to be pulling the tummy all the way in As we're releasing back out, work through the spine, piece by piece. And let those shoulders come away from your ears. We've got 2 more here. This is your last one. We're tucking under to curve. Arching the back. Dropping the head. We hold. Releasing out through the spine, piece by piece. The head lifts. From here, we're going to push that bottom back. Reach the arms forward so we're in our shell stretch position. Then we're going to be laying on our sides. So knees are bent. Laying on your side, rest the head down, arms are long, palms are together. You can pop a towel or a pillow or something under your head if that's uncomfortable. So we're going to lift the top arm up so your fingertips point to the ceiling. Taking the head with you, you're twisting towards the opposite wall. We're holding here to take a stretch before lifting up and over. Coming back down, palm to palm. So we lift the top arm up. Take the head with you, twisting towards the opposite wall. We hold. Then we lift up and over. So come back down, palm to palm. So we want to make sure that our arm is reaching nice and long from the fingertips all the way into your armpit. So you can get a nice stretch and a good length in the arm. So we're looking to really open up through the chest. We're keeping the legs glued together and grounded. Making sure that your twist is coming through your waist. Looking at your hand for as long as you can. So you know you're getting a good range of movement in the neck. Let's take 2 more here. The top arm lifts, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twist towards the back wall. Holding there as we stretch. Before lifting up and over to come back down, palm to palm. Last one. Lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twisting away. We hold. Lifting up and over to come back down, palm to palm. We're swapping sides. So you can either roll over to face the other wall or change the end of your mat that you're laying at. Again, resting down, knees bent, arms are nice and long, palm to palm. Lifting the top arm up, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twisting away. Holding here as you stretch before lifting up and over to come back down, palm to palm. Lifting up. Taking the head with you, twisting away. We hold. Lifting back up and over. coming down palm to palm. So remember to keep those legs glued together. The twist is through your waist. You're looking to keep the arm long. Reach from the fingertips to the armpit. Getting a nice stretch and lengthening. Nice deep breaths. Shouldn't be holding your breath here. Looking at your hand for as long as you can. Making sure we've got a good range of movement in both sides of the neck. 2 more here, lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twisting your way. We hold. Coming back up and over. Palm to palm. This is your last one. Lifting up. Twisting over. We hold. Come back up and over. Back to your start position. Laying on your back. Take a full body stretch. Then we're going to take those knees bent, feet on the floor. We're in neutral, so we've got that curved position under the lower back. I want you to bring those legs a little bit closer together than you would usually have them. They're not quite touching, but they're closer together. Arms are resting down beside you. Take a deep breath in to nod the head, chin to chest. Exhale to lift the shoulders from the floor, reaching the arms nice and long. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to control back down. Chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders, reaching the arms. We hold. Control back down. So you're using your tummy muscles to lift you. Pull your belly button all the way down to the floor. We've got that chin to chest position. Trying to keep the neck nice and relaxed. So think big nod of the head, then tighten the tummy to lift. Use the pelvic floor. Nice deep breaths. We want the shoulders away from the ears, so you're reaching the arms long and away. We're going to take 2 more here, then we're changing the legs. Chin to chest, lifting the shoulders, we hold. Control back down, last one. Chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders, we hold. Control back down. So from here, we're going to lift 1 foot from the floor and you're unfolding your knee. You want your thighs to stay in line. Hopefully you can see in the video, but you don't want this leg, lifted leg, to be above or below the leg you've left behind. They should be in line, they don't need to touch. You can keep a bend in the knee if you need to. So again, breathe in to nod. Exhale to lift. Breathe in to hold. Control the upper body down, leave the leg where it is. Chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders, reaching the arms, we hold. Control back down. You can support the head here if the neck is sore. Just make sure those hands are behind the head and not on your neck. So nod, lift and reach. We hold, control down. You have 2 more on this side. Last one. So here we're just going to bend the knee, put the foot back down. The other leg will lift and unfold. Remember, those thighs stay in line. Same movement, chin to chest. Lift the shoulders, reach the arms. We hold. Control, back down. Chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders to reach. We hold. Control, back down. So remember, the legs stay lifted and in line. For that nod of your head, keep the neck relaxed. You can support if you need to. Tummy remains tightened. You're using your pelvic floor. Reaching those shoulders away. Let's take 2 more here. Chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders, we hold. Control, back down. Last one, chin to chest. Lifting up, we hold. Control, back down. From there, bring your knees into your chest. And if you need to shake the head up, just take it from side to side to release in the neck. From here, we're going on our front. If you need a drink, then grab one. Laying nice and long. Legs reaching away. Hands are going to be mat width apart in line with your ears. Look down to the floor. Take a deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, push the nose forwards to lift your head and your chest from the floor. Keep those shoulders down. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to control, back down. Push the nose forwards, lifting the head and the chest. We hold. Control, back down. So we need to make sure that we're working up the back of the legs and into the bottom. If at any point your legs or your feet start to cramp, we tuck those toes under. You're pulling the tummy in so that your bottom and your tummy can work together to keep your back nice and strong. Keep those shoulders down. Chest is nice and open. Think of going taller through the body. We've got 2 more in this position. Last one here. Push the nose forward to lift the head and the chest. We hold. Control, back down. From here, we're going to take the arms both away from the floor together. So we're still going to push the nose forwards to lift your head and your chest. As you breathe in to hold, the arms come away. Exhale to control, back down. Push the nose forwards, lift your head and your chest. The arms lift up. We control, back down together. So you need to make sure that you're really squeezed through your bottom, tightened in your tummy to keep your back nice and strong. Know that your hands aren't there to support you. We want those shoulders down, chest is open. We've got 2 more here. This is your last one. Push the nose forwards to lift the head and the chest. Coming up. Control back down. From here, we push back into a shell stretch. Bottom to the feet. Reach those arms out in front. Then we're going on to our backs. Grab a drink if you need one. So we're going to go straight into the 100. I'll talk you through and then we'll go all together. So we're going to take that nice strong flat back position. You're really tucked under here. Your legs are going to lift into a tabletop position. From here, you can either leave your head resting down or nod the head and lift the chest with the arms nice and long. So your palms are just facing the floor and you've got your usual beating up and down of your 100 repetitions. 5 as you breathe in, 5 as you breathe out. So it will look like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, your hands are behind your head and we take 2 sets of 8, sitting up towards the legs. From there, we're going to take 1 set of 8, really slowly, tipping over to the side, releasing that hip. Keep the shoulders down, back to the centre. So those are going to be slow. And centre. Okay, so it's just 1 set of 8 there. Then we'll hug the knees in before we go into a full body stretch. So get that strong flattened position. Lose that gap. Bring your legs up into tabletop. If you're lifting your upper body, nod the head, lift the shoulders. Take those arms nice and long. And we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pelvic floor, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staying here, take those hands behind your head. We're sitting up for 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more, 8, 7, 6. Tummies in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that head down, the arms come down beside you. We're tipping over nice and slowly. Then come back to the centre. Tipping over. Come back to the centre. Tipping over. Come back to the centre. Tipping over. Back to the centre. 4 more. We tip over. Use the tummy. Come back to the centre. Breathe. Tipping over. Back to the centre. You've got 2 more. 1 on each side. Tip over. Back to the centre. This is your last one. We're tipping over. Back to the centre. Hug those knees in first. Then we're going to stretch ourselves out. Nice full body stretch. Give those legs a shake out if you need to. Good, then make your way up to sitting. Grab a drink if you need one. We're going to sit cross-legged and sit up nice and tall through the body. So from here, we're going to bring our arms so that they're in line with our chest. We did this one a week or two ago. So we're going to do our twisting and pushing the arm outwards of the direction we're twisting on your pulse. So sitting tall, get the shoulders down. We're going to go twist, twist and centre, swap sides. Twist, twist and centre. And centre. And centre. So you're tall through the body. You're looking at your hand as you're twisting. So then twist, twist further in. Twist further in. It's like a little pulse, pulse in. So sitting tall through the body. Keep the tummy pulled in. Taking the head with you. Those hips are staying nice and still because we're seated on top of them. 2 more each side. And in. And in. Last one each side. And in. And in. Drop those shoulders. From there, I'm going to cross your legs the other way. And I'm going to go into our stretch forwards that we did yesterday and the day before, I think. Really good to just lengthen out through the back and through the arms. So from here, we're just going to take those arms forwards. Drop your head. And start to take some nice deep breaths in and out. So you're breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Make sure this time you're taking a really nice deep breath in. Then creeping the hands forwards as you breathe out. Holding here, breathing in and out. And creep those fingertips forwards. And relaxing there. To sit up nice and tall. We're going to take the soles of our feet together. So your knees are wide, your hips are nice and open. And I just want you to curve yourself forwards over those legs. If you're increasing that stretch, then push your elbows in towards your legs, holding onto the feet, pulling yourself down. From there, we're going onto our backs. Grab a drink if you need one. So from here, we're going to find our nice, strong, flat back position. Really tuck under, lose that gap. Bring your legs to tabletop. Take your hands beside your knees. So from here, you can either leave your head resting down, or we nod the head and lift the shoulders up. As you breathe out, you're reaching one leg long and away from you. The other leg stays bent. Inhale to the centre. Swapping sides, reach long and away. Come back to the centre. Reaching long and away. Come back to the centre. So you want to be pulling the tummy all the way down. Tightening in your pelvic floor. Chin to chest position. Of course you can rest your head down if you need to here. Doesn't matter how high or low that leg is travelling, what you want is the length. Got 2 more on each side. This will be your last one on each side, reaching long and away. Back to the centre. Reaching long and away to the centre. Hug those knees in. From here again, nice and tucked under. Lifting those legs up to tabletop, hands come behind your head. Make sure they're on the head and not your neck. Chin to chest and lift your shoulders away. So you're still going to reach one leg long and away from you, but I'm going to twist towards the knee you've left behind. Inhale to the centre. Swap sides, reach long and twist. Back to the centre. Reach long and twist. Back to the centre. And twist. Reaching long and twist. Reaching long and twist. So you still want that length in the leg as it moves away from you. You're twisting through the upper body. Doesn't matter how far you're twisting or how low that leg is moving. You are going to lose some of your flat back. So try and find it again as you hit the centre. Use your tummy, use your pelvic floor. 2 more on each side, reaching away and centre. Reaching away and centre. 1 more on each side, reach away and centre. Away and centre. I've lost count. 1 more for luck. Reach away and centre, hugging in. Rock from side to side. From here, we're going to find our strong flat back position. Making sure that you're really tucked under. Don't let there be any space underneath your tummy. We're going to lengthen the legs as we lift them up. So it doesn't matter here if you have a slight bend through your knee. You want to make them the longest that you possibly can. Hands are again beside your knees, either resting your head down or nod the head to lift the shoulders. You're breathing out on a pulse as one leg lowers down. We've done this for a few days in a row now, so that leg is going to go down, down and lift. Swap sides. Down, down and lift. And lift. Swap sides. Long, longer, lift. Long, longer, lift. So of course you can rest your head down. If you're lifting, get your chin to your chest. Doesn't matter if this knee is bent, as long as your bottom leg is straightening away, away and lift. Flat back, pull the tummy down. Tighten your pelvic floor. Down, down and lift. 2 more each side. And lift. And lift. Last one each side. Down, down and lift. Down, down and lift. Hug those knees in. We're going to do one last exercise in our flat back position. So it's nice and tucked under. Get that flat back. Lifting the legs up again. Hands beside the knees. You can either leave the head down or lift up. Try and take those hands a little bit higher if you can, but just try and make sure you're not directly over that joint. You're still going to take the leg down, down and lift. As you do that, you're going to pull the other leg in towards you. So as you're going down, down, you're going to be going pull, pull and change. And change. Doesn't matter if this leg's bent, that one's straight. So you're going stretch, stretch as you lengthen, lengthen. And change. And change. Strong flat back. Tummy down. Use your pelvic floor. And change. And change. 2 more each side. And change. 1 more on each side. Down, down and lift. Down, down and lift. Hug those knees in. Then come into a full body stretch. From here, I want you to take the knees bent and your feet on the floor. Try and make sure that your knees are in line with your hips. You've got that nice curved position underneath your lower back. Get your arms resting down beside you. We're taking a nice deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze your bottom, press into your feet, and lift those hips up as high as you can go. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to come back down. Squeezing the bottom, lifting up. We hold, control back down. Just the squeeze of your bottom that will drive those hips up. Press down into your feet. Big toe, little toe and heel. Think of pushing your knees away from you as you lift, so you're strengthening the front of those thighs. Get the shoulders down. Chest is open. Remember, if you need to, turn those palms up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breaths. The tummy's pulling all the way down. That's going to help to keep your chest and your ribcage in line. We're tightening in the pelvic floor. Working all the way into those lower tummy muscles. We've got 2 more here. The last one stays lifted. Squeeze and lift. Holding. Control back down. This is your last one. We hold it up high. Squeeze and lift. Now try and keep those hips up nice and high while we do a slight march through the feet. So we're going to go step, step. Doesn't matter if the toe stays on the floor, it's just the heel that lifts. Keep those hips high. Step, 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 step. 4 more. Step, 2, 3, 4. Get those hips high. Control down. Legs go out long. Full body stretch. Give those legs a shake out. Good. From here, we're going to go onto our knees. Grab a drink if you need one. So we've done quite a lot of leg work over the last few days. And again, it's just working the legs in a different way. So you're going to be in the knelt position if you can. If this is really uncomfortable, try and get something padding out through those knees. You want to be in a tall knelt position. Hopefully I'm not cutting my head off too much here. And bring your legs together. Just to begin with, have your arms resting down beside you. So what you're going to do is keep your body in line. And you're going to lean back. And then lift yourself up. So you're going to really work through the front of your legs, your quads. You need to use your tummy. Leave your arms resting down, slightly tuck the chin in so you're not flinging it back. So we're going to lean back. And lift. Squeeze that bottom. Leaning back. And lift. We're going to feel it through those legs straight away. Use the bottom for support. So it's the same kind of movement as when you would lay on your front. So you need to get the bottom of the tummy working to keep your back strong. So don't take it too far. Just keep it small to begin with. Nice and controlled. Relax those shoulders, leaning back. Leaning back. And lift. 2 more here, then we'll add a little bit through the arms. Leaning back. And lift. Last one. Leaning back. And lift. So we're going to add our shoulder roll. We usually do this one on our front. So You're going to take a nice big roll back of your shoulders. Bring those arms slightly behind you. They're going to reach away, helping you lean. Then just push the arms forwards to help bring you back. Roll the shoulders back. Reach the arms and lean. Push the arms forwards. It'll help give you a little bit of momentum to lift you. Roll the shoulders back. Reach. Come back up. Let's take 2 more of these. Rolling back. Reaching long. Push forwards. Last one. Rolling back. Reaching. Pushing forwards. Relaxing there. We're going to come into a shell stretch. So we've worked similar muscles to when we're on our fronts. Stretching those arms forwards. And from here we're going to be on our hands and knees. So we're going to be spending a little bit of time bearing weight through the wrists. For this exercise you'll need to stay on long arms, but as we go forwards you can drop onto the forearms if you're getting a little bit sore. So hands under the shoulders, knees under those hips, the tummy's really tightened. As you breathe out, you're taking opposite arm and leg nice and long, and we lift. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to control back down. Swap sides. Reach long and lift. We hold. Control back down. So we want to make a nice long line from the tips of the fingers to the ends of the toes. Doesn't matter how high or low the arm and the leg are lifting, what I want is that length. You're straightening through the elbow and the knee. Keep the tummy really tightened, helping to maintain a long line through your spine, and to make sure that your balance is really strong. Helping to keep your balance strong will also work if those hands are underneath your shoulders. If you're letting them creep too far in front of you, you're going to start to feel wobbly as you lift away from the floor. Two more on each side, and we're going to add some more movement in. Reaching long and lift. Holding. Control back down. One more on each side, reaching long and lift. Holding. Control back down. This is your last one. Reach long and lift. Hold. Control back down. So from here, we're still going to reach out nice and long, and we lift. Holding there, the leg pushes up, 2, 3, 4. Control back down, swapping sides, reach long and lift. Hold, push up, 2, 3, 4. Control back down. So still keeping the tummy nice and tightened. Helping with that balance, helping with the position through the back. We need to make sure we keep long through the arms and the legs. Nice deep breaths. You shouldn't be holding your breath at any point. Got 2 more sets on each side. Reach long and lift. Up, 2, 3, 4. Control back down. Reach long and lift. Push up, 2, 3, 4. Control back down. Last one on each side, lifting up, push up, 2, 3, 4. Last time we reach long and lift, push up, 2, 3, 4. Control there, relax there, roll through those wrists. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. So we'll be staying on our hands and knees. Drop into your forearms if your wrists feel sore. So you can stay on long arms or drop onto your forearms. Those toes are tucked under. As you breathe out, you're pulling the tummy all the way in, pressing into the hands and the feet. As you breathe out, you're going to press down to lift up, just an inch or so from the floor. Inhale back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale down. Lifting up and down. If you're on your forearms, just slightly lower to the mat as you lift and lower. So think tummy is lifting you. Your hands and your feet are there for support. We've got 4 more here. And down. Lifting up and down. Last 2. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Relax there, roll those wrists. So from here we're going to go into our downward dog, like we did yesterday, so we can get a nice stretch out through the legs. So if you know your mat is really slippery under your feet, come onto the carpeted area if you're using one. So again, either on long arms or on forearms. It'd be better if you're on long arms, you'll get more of a stretch, but if you need to rest your wrists, drop down. Hands and knees are slightly diagonally away from your body. Tuck those toes up. You're going to drive those hips up, nice and high. We're going to hold that downward dog. Straight away you should feel this in the back of your legs, especially your calves. Try and think of pushing your heels to the floor. You're just holding to take some breaths in and out. Then put those knees back down. And when you're ready, we're going to push ourselves up. Bottoms nice and high. Press into your hands so you're leaning yourself back, pushing those heels down. Make sure your legs are close together. They shouldn't be wide apart. Breathing. Bring those knees down. We've got 2 more here. Pushing those hips up high. Hopefully you'll start to feel those heels getting a little closer to your mat. It doesn't matter if they're still quite far away. Breathe. And relax down. 1 more here. Pushing yourself up nice and high. Holding here, stretching those legs. Stretching the back. And relax back down. Resting there, roll through the wrists, give those arms a little shake out. Okay, we're going to go into our planks. We're going to be on our forearms. So we're going to do the same plank we've done for the last few days. I'm just going to add something more challenging in if you want to. You can just stay with the standard plank, but I'll show you the more complex version if you want to add it in. So we're going to start on our forearms, same as we've done all week, keeping those hands or fists so they're facing forwards, and that will help you with the extra bit we're adding in. And it just makes sure that you're in the right position, nice and open through your upper body. If you're facing the hands in, you're going to slightly round here, which is going to affect your posture. So, if you want to watch and I'll demonstrate the extra bit we're adding in. From here, you're going to step one foot back behind you. Your weight is going to go into your toes. Some of you will have done this with me before if you usually come to class. The other leg is going to come out as well. Tuck yourself under into your nice long plank. You can hold here if you want to. If you want to try it, you're going to try and lift yourself up into a high plank, then your knees will come down. I'll do that one again, but facing you. So I'll just demo again and then we'll go all together. So you're going to step yourself back, strong plank. Either hold here or place one hand down, the other hand down, bring your knees down. Okay, let's give it a go, see how you get on. Stepping one foot back behind you. Take the weight in the toes, then the other. Strong plank, squeeze your bottom, pull your tummy in. Either hold or get one hand down, lift yourself up high, put those knees down. Take these in your own time. Make sure you're breathing. If you're just holding your plank, just hold for a breath in and out. Then put those knees down. You're lifting yourself up if you're choosing the more challenging option. Now try and lift yourself with the other hand first. So you're working both sides of your body evenly. Step back, plank. Come up, lift up and down. Got two more here. Stepping back, step back, find your plank. Hand lift up, knees down. Last one. Step back, strong plank. Hand lift up, knees down. Well done, relax there, roll through those wrists. Done a lot of arm work there, let's just take a stretch through the arms. So sit yourself down, however's comfortable for you. And just bring one arm across. Take hold of the arm either before the elbow or after. Don't come over the top. Just stretching over. Just circle through that wrist. That same arm that you're stretching is going to come behind you. You're going to take hold of the elbow and pull it down. Nice deep breaths. Relaxing there, swapping arms. Bring the arm across. Hold either before or after your elbow. Roll that wrist. Take the same arm behind the head. The hand is on the elbow and pull it down. And relaxing there. Coming into kneeling or standing. We're going to roll those shoulders back. And forwards. Good, take your arms out nice and long. We're going to lift up and reach over. Come back to the centre, we're lifting up, stretching over. One more time each side, lift yourself up, reach over, lifting yourself up and reaching over. Relaxing there, that's the end of class, well done. Thank you so much for joining me today for our session. Let me know how you found the planks. If you managed to lift yourself up onto long arms, drop me a comment below if there's any questions you have or any more exercises you want me to include. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye.